I want to encourage you today to recognize your value. We're talking this month about how we can take our kind of unique world view, our value, our worth, our expertise, our history, our experience, and turn it into kind of products, publications, or platforms that can reach and bless and benefit other people. But and make money at the same time, Jim, and actually enter into that value exchange that is only good and right when we bring our best to the world and share it with other people. But it's impossible to monetize something before you crystallize it into something of shareable value, whether that's a book or a course or a podcast or whatever other way you want to kind of boil down, crystallize, solidify, and make real what is hidden in your heart. But actually, there's something that precedes even the crystallization process. And this prerequisite, really, for crystallizing your knowledge into shareable value and then being able to monetize that, this prerequisite is possibly a great deal more mysterious and more challenging to quantify than the other two. In fact, it really does underpin and determine and flow into every other part of our life and business in ways that are really boundless. And so what is this element here? And it is simply this: you must first recognize your value. And this is, I think, something that we progressively come to understand as we go forward in life and begin to develop our voice and begin to develop our content. It's not something that just happens once and then we move on, but it's something that it's like a constant adventure of discovering who we are and discovering the value of what we can bring to help other people. One of my business mentors, Daniel Priestley, eloquently speaks about this in his book, Becoming a Key Person of Influence. And in that book, I do recommend that you go pick up a copy. It's absolutely incredibly powerful and penetrating short book. It's short, but so impactful. And in his book, he points out that each of us are already standing on our mountain of value. The problem is, because we're standing on the top of that mountain, we look out and we see the range of mountains before us, and we just see everyone else's mountain. We look and we think that everyone else has really got all of this value and worth and awesomeness to share. And yet when we look at our mountain, we look down and all we see is dirt at our feet, because we're actually standing on that mountain. And so it's so important that we find a vantage point that places value on who we are and what we do, a way to step back and fully appreciate our unique abilities and our ability to contribute to others. Recognizing, appreciating, and dare I say, celebrating yourself and all that God has made you and placed within you is a big deal. Your history, your experience, your unique take on the world, your voice, your ideas, your genius, all of these are deep mountains of value that are waiting to be mined. And it's very difficult to step into the marketplace if we've got a low estimation of the value that we bring. And in truth, it is scary to step out, even if we do have some idea that we've got something worth sharing out there in the wilds. It takes courage to practice in public. It takes gumption to give up what you have and believe in yourself. It takes gumption to give what you have and to believe in yourself, but it's worth it. despite what the sales pages might fanfare about overnight success and viral eruptions taken all over the place, and these things that are just sold like commodities everywhere. Quite honestly, the promise of push button results really come more often out of that overnight success comes after a lot of dark nights that precede it often. And after a seasons, sometimes years, even decades of time and testing. You discover you're awesome in the same way as a man digging the dirt might discover nuggets that eventually erupt into a fortune. Yeah, it's not, we might be looking at ourselves and thinking, I've only got this small bit to give. But as you keep digging and as you keep generously sharing what you do have, you'll discover you have far more than you ever believed was possible. And so through the process of intentional dig-in and discovery, coupled with the dirty work of actually doing something with what you find, the depth of your uniqueness will be surfaced and will become clear and more defined. Now, landing $1 million idea is often the result of many iterative $1,000 ideas or $100 ideas or even $10 ideas that grow and respond to criticism and feedback over time and help us to hone our message and shape our products for market. The value-adding, life-changing journey of entrepreneurship is not an overnight quest. It's a lifetime of contribution and public practice that flowers into a fruitful business that serves its customers and its followers better and better as we go forward. You really do. You have what it takes. You have everything that it takes right now. And all you need to do is just keep taking that next small step. And as I say, right at the head of this, and I'm going to tail it with the same urgent encouragement. Believe in your value. And even right now, you could dig up a nugget of wisdom or whimsy and share it with the world today. Well, thanks for listening. Hopefully, it's been an encouragement to you today. If you want to connect any further, you can do so through my website at davidleemartin.com. Have a great day.